Hello and welcome to the proRIS Safety Bits. My name is Christopher Sparlik and I support you in implementing your HSE goals. Today I would like to talk with you about eye wash bottles. An HSE colleague recently asked me about the number of work-related eye injuries. I researched and found the German occupational insurance statistics from 2016. This includes more than 15,000 recordable eye injury accidents at work. And in Germany, this means 3 or more days away from work. This number, again, accounts for 2% of all accidents in 2016. And behind each of these events is more than just a number. Also costs and, in particular, individual suffering and pain, as well as the significant impact to the environment of the injured employee, family, relatives, colleagues, friends, and more. The injuries can be severe and permanent, including blindness. And that is why I would like to emphasize the need for adequate first aid here. When doing audits or walkthroughs, I find more and more eye wash bottles in the companies. And there are 3 points I consider to be particularly important. First, are bottles available and usable? I have found bottles in desk drawers and some still in the outer packaging, and therefore very, very difficult to use. In some cases, the bottles were even not at the place where they were intended. This means an injured employee who, after an incident, hardly can see anything, cannot find the bottle, or has to unpack it first if he is capable to do it at all. So the answer here must be that the location of the eye wash bottles is easy to be recognized and the bottles are easy to be accessed. Second, is the solution still usable? Usually, eye wash bottles have a maximum shelf life and should not be used beyond that. Some bottles are mounted in their box in such a way when I take them out, they are immediately opened, and by that the sterility is gone. Accordingly, it requires a control system which gives you an overview of the shelf life of the solutions in use. Also, a system is needed which assures the integrity of the bottles, for example, through the use of seals and checklists for regular inspections. And the third point is the appropriate emergency preparedness and first aid. Do all employees know the correct application of the bottles you have on site? How is it opened? How do I apply it to the affected eye? Do I hold the bottle from above or from below to the eye? Do I have to press the bottle while using it? Safety data sheets usually require a rinse time of 10 or 15 minutes in case of emergency. But you will not be able to fulfill this with one bottle alone. So what is your follow-up measure? Do you have more bottles available or a fixed eye shower? First responders and employees need to know about it. And this is a process that you must define internally, since it's not taught in an external first aid course. Also in this context, do you have the safety data sheets available so that you can give them to the ambulance or to the hospital? Do you know which hospital can be used for treatment of an eye injury? It is certainly advisable to develop and to test a proper emergency plan if there are corresponding risks. So let's summarize. 3 points I consider regarding the topic of eye wash bottles particularly important. First, identification and accessibility. Second, a control system for shelf life and integrity. And third, a proven emergency plan. What else can you think of? Do you have questions or hints or ideas? I'm looking forward to read your comments. Until next time, stay safe.